Colin. He had his own broadcast tonight. It got quite a few views. We had all kinds of guests in it. It was fun. It really was. We had a great time. I want to get this out of the way here. So the microphone I'm using right now is the Fafine User's Guide. Look at that, the K678. There's even a model now that's higher than this. I haven't had that one yet. But we are right now on Twitch as well, which is fantastic, and I've never been able to do that. Here you go. Hello, Colin. Hello, Michael. How are you? There you go. Look at that. We got it here. Colin, are you still up? You going to be up for a while? Michael, you going to be up for a while? We'll play this by ear. I'm excited tonight because I'm actually streaming on Twitch. Oh my God. I was just thinking of you, Ari. That's so funny. Do you not sleep, my friend? He does not sleep. He goes and goes and goes. Okay. Why don't I start the insanity with Ari? That's good. I can talk to him. There he is, the handsome gentleman, the scholar. There we go. Let's see what we got here. How is everybody tonight? I had a great day. I really did. It was, I'm finding though that time is just flying by. It is crazy how fast stuff flies by now. It's loony. Really, really crazy. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, these are really old. Some of these photos are so old I'm looking at right now. It's crazy, crazy. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Why don't we upload this one? This is kind of cool. Open here. I love all the features. It's wonderful. Okay, close. Here we go. Upload an image here. Open. Okay. Here we go. Check this out. This is a path that I go down all the time. Mike, I'm just here for a few minutes. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a short time. Dina, are you awake as well? And we got Michael here, so why don't we invite Michael as well? This might be a spiritual hangout, a craziness. Ari, I know, would love to have his toes and his feet red in a deep spiritual cocoon of joy, right, buddy? No. Oh! You should have seen the broadcast we were on earlier. This Valentine's one for Colin. It was great. How many numbers did we have, Colin? I think you ended up with 300-400. It was amazing. Let's see how Mike's doing tonight. Let's see what we got here. All right. I think I have to. Do I have to do from here? Let's move this over just a smidgen. No, it'll work from there. All right. Yeah. Michael's is weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, it starts with... Okay, that's fine. There it is. Okay. And Dee Dee's is easy. I know that. It's Island Girl. Okay. There it is. Okay. There. You're both invited if you want to come up. This is more like a test right now than anything. I just wanted to see how well it was running. But we're doing right now 5 multicast at once. And we also have it on Twitch, which is what I've wanted to do for a while. Every day is an opportunity to shine your light, reconnect with the souls that awaken healing, You could choose to be alive with waves of unconditional love this week. Many lost souls seek to find comforts in things that make them feel numb. And it's true. How many people right now are living to drink or to eat or to be distracted? We're watching countless hours of different series, right? I've been guilty of that too when I want to unplug. I also, because today is Friday, I want to give a shout out to countless people today. Who do I start with here? Okay, so Ken Weston, Andy Neal, who have also been on my show before, Timothy David, who is also on Happs, the Roadrunner, who is on Twitter, who supports me each and every day. Thank you so much. Eric Doyle, who I want to get on the show in the future. Scott S. Cooper is another person who's been supporting me for years, and I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. And there are thousands of people on the Twitter stream that I interact with every week. Sherry, thank you so much. Give me a minute here, Michael. No problem. Takara, is that correct? Are you also a spiritual teacher? Because I think I remember you, but I could be wrong. I think I watched you on Twitch. Are you the same lady, or am I wrong? I think even the name is similar. And it was wonderful. I got a beautiful reading one night. And I needed it. I was kind of in a bad place that night. So I'm going to invite you up as well. And hopefully you'll come up. I hope you do. But the connection on here is great if you have wonderful bandwidth. If you don't have bandwidth, you are honestly on your own. And Colin, love when Colin comes up, but Colin also has problems with his bandwidth. I've never been on Twitch. Car with 8K. Okay, well, there is a lady that is similar and similar name as you on Twitch. I'll find out the name. And she gave me a beautiful reading one night, and I really needed it. I was kind of in a bad place. And sometimes we enter some, dark times in our lives, right? And I swear the teacher will appear when you need them. And I really needed a good teacher that night. So I appreciate whoever that was. I would love to figure that out. The other thing too is I find is people will change the names on these wonderful formats. When you follow the powerful lines of divine frequency, you stay in the gap of many great blessings unfolding. Never forget how very blessed you are to live freely. And we are so lucky to be in this moment in time where we still have our freedoms. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, one of the most powerful readers that I've met is Michael Hinton. And he is a person who can manipulate energy. He can hold the space in a room. Do you know what that means? That means that he can be so conscious that he can hold the space in the room for himself and the person there. But the only problem when I have him on a broadcast, he actually affects my broadcast so much. Colin, ouch. What's the ouch? All that loving you got today? Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Good old Colin. You're still up. I can't believe you're up. You're a nighthawk, aren't you, Colin? You go. I'm sorry I didn't get back quick enough. I still have a few minutes, and then I got to go do something else as well. I find lately, and I love it, I'm not complaining, but my life is incredibly full. And I go. All right, let's see here. There he is. Okay. I've invited you up, Colin, if you want to come up as well. And I know for Dee Dee, it's probably late. Bandwidth, no worries. Well, if you want to, we can give it a whirl. Even if you're in the background, we can talk. We can chill. right? And you can invite some people if you want. And then I can look in my comments and see only women. Colin is the only person I know that when I was in his broadcast, you swear that he had a filter that if you were a dude and you left a comment, you were booted out. It was a love fest from all the women in his life. It was beautiful. Jimmy Ritz, hello from Copenhagen. So glad you're here. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're well. But I'm hoping to see more and more people on Happs and more people broadcasting. I've got all kinds of people now who are really interested in the business show, partly because we're doing so well. Ari is part of that. Thank you. He added a little spice to the couple of broadcasts he's been in. And for anyone who's in the room and you see Ari in the comments, please follow him. He is a great individual, very kind also. I see Michael Hinton.
Oh, how we doing?
How you doing?
Oh, wow, we can broadcast on Twitch now. I didn't know that.
Yes,
That's pretty
isn't that
cool.
beautiful? I'm broadcasting on Twitch as we speak.
Wow, I need to set up my Twitch account then, and I can do readings on there too. That makes
Yes,
so
you
much
you
sense.
you can heal the world. But the great thing is too when people will see it. See, you're already affecting my bandwidth. That's so funny. And you're calm. You're not even in the zone.
I know. I'm
That's
not even
hilarious.
like
I mean
on it
that,
yet.
Ari, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right, let me turn off
Yeah.
Facebook because I don't want to have to block people. I get bots that come in on my Facebook account and always try to
Do
sell
they?
people readings. Yeah.
Ah, okay. They're trying to steal your thunder, are they?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's like it's not like there's not enough people in the world or something.
Okay, we're gonna bring you up. If you get super pixelated, I'll bring you back down.
Oh, I'm using
Okay.
my iPad tonight, so we should be good.
Oh, we should be good. You're switching it up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
decided since I'm not the one that's actually broadcasting that I don't
yes.
need to be on my computer.
No, you don't. And the thing is, as long as you can hold your space, you're good, right?
Yeah.
And that's what happened in Collins is that even when Colin dropped out, we were still there. So as long as he came back, we'd pop back in with him.
Hmm.
It was funny, and there was a lot of us in that broadcast. I think we had at one point we had 6 or 7 people up on the screen. It
Oh
was
wow.
crazy, and he does not have the best bandwidth. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I have you noticed there's a lot of changes with this?
I have actually since I've used the mobile app for the first time in a while. I'm having a hard time seeing the live preview, but
Yes,
I think that's just because I haven't updated the app or my phone, but it's still showing everything I got here. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, you sound better on your iPad. Is it an older iPad or a new iPad?
I want to say it's an iPad Air 2.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
How
Rose.
you
Rose,
doing?
do you want to come up just in the background? She talked about that. Are you and Rose friends in real life, type of thing, or have you connected before? Seeking 17 is one of her many names.
Oh, I am friends with her from being on around and Periscope and stuffs like that. But yeah, I've
Okay.
connected with her through that. She's given me a reading. I've given her a couple of readings, I think.
No way.
I think she wants a private one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious if someone wanted a reading from you in the future, what do you charge if it's a private reading?
Well, honestly, I have not actually come up with an actual rate for like a standard reading, but I would have to say that a standard reading, I would say maybe 10 minutes, $5, 10 minutes.
Okay.
I feel like I get enough advice in 10 minutes that $5 is good.
Oh, oh, are you still there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's weird. I turned up your program volume
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to get out of the room part there. Let me look here. I go that. Okay. Keep talking. Let's see if I can still hear
Yeah.
you.
Can you hear me?
Just say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
No. Okay. So I think this is so weird. This is definitely a glitch.
What do you mean?
Well, once I fiddle with it, it goes wacky. Like I tried to increase your program volume,
Mm-hmm.
and now the only way I can hear you is if I I have you in this little part here, which is strange.
Hmm.
And this happened when I tried to adjust someone's volume before.
Oh, yeah. You might just have to refresh the page real quick. Your page you're using on your browser, and that'll fix
Is
all that
there
wackiness.
any way that you could go down and come back up?
Sure.
Okay, he's going to come back up. Yeah, I they don't have it quite perfect yet. I tried to get his volume higher and I couldn't do it, and without me not hearing him, which is strange. Okay.
Hold on. There we
I
go.
hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm not going to fiddle with it. On your end, is there any way that you can raise your volume a little bit so I can hear you better?
I can try to move the microphone closer to me. That's about all I can do.
Okay. That's
I
cool.
can try talking louder.
Yeah, that's way better. That's way better.
All right, yeah, I can talk louder for you if that's better.
So, my friend Colin is in the
Mm-hmm.
room here. Colin, are you open to a reading from my friend here, Michael? Um, we had a broadcast, it was magnificent. What happened was I came in, he was doing a test. We got a whole bunch of people in the room. I think that's the most he's ever had. We had, like I said, like six guests. I don't think he's ever had more than one. So it was a glorious time. But I want you to read, if you can, his energy. Are you okay, Colin, with your energy being read tonight? Oh, look who's here. She's up late as well. Okay, interesting. All right, let's work on this too. Have you ever noticed with Hap, especially when you and I are on, all the pieces seem to appear? Like there's something about you and I when we get on. It either affects the broadcast so much so. I noticed it
It's
was
really just my bandwidth, I want to say.
no, but it's affecting me, and it doesn't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't affect me at all.
Ah,
Mrs. Kendall, I
I
just
got you.
invited
I
you. I'd
understand.
love to have you come up and have a reading. Okay, this is weird. It's not showing that I invited her. Yeah, there are some very strange things going on here. All right, there she is. Okay, let's try one more time. Click. Okay, now you're invited. That's very strange. But how do I feel today? And just energy wise, if you want, I would love a reading as well. If you're open. If you're open, sir.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
see how many views we got on that last video? I think
No,
we're
I have
about
not.
five, 600 views, my friend,
Oh, wow.
on a
That's
spiritual
crazy.
video.
That's awesome.
I need to
That is
rename
awesome.
it. I need to rename it as Michael Hinton, related to the Hiltons, the or my long lost son. Yes, yeah, my long lost son. His mother and I had great energy, but only for a very short time. Yes, indeed. It was too
I like
much.
it. I like it.
Yes.
Um,
Okay, lovely. Give me a minute. We would love to have you on. Yeah. So, have you met some new people on this format recently at all? New people,
um,
interesting people?
Actually, like new people on the Happs app itself.
Mm-hmm.
I've had new people subscribe. I haven't gone live in the last couple of days. I've been kind of jumping in on everyone else's here because I've been doing other things on my computer and it's been taking up all my computer and bandwidth. It's hard to go live when you're downloading things. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
So anyways, but yeah,
Haley,
no, I've been meeting a couple of different people on here. Uh,
Haley, how are you?
for sure.
Yeah, have you met Haley? Tell me what you think of Haley's energy here. Just try to tune into her. Yeah, Haley, I think I asked you before. Are you a musician? I always think you're a musician of some sort. But I get a really good feeling when I look at her. Haley Mack is her name. Going to invite her as well.
Haley Mack.
Haley Mack, dressed in black. No, I'm not musical at all. You have a really musical vibe. Have you ever thought about singing or playing piano or it's funny because I'll tell you a true story. It would be even better if it wasn't true, but it is true. I had a friend who was super shy. Used to have to speak in front of huge conferences, very successful, worked for a bank, very good friend. People used to think we were brothers. And he started singing just to get over fear. Because I said, if you can sing in front of people, you'll be able to talk in front of people, no problem. Well, God, he got the karaoke fever and he bought a machine and he learned about 30 songs and he
Hmm?
became an incredible singer. But I remember the first time I saw him and heard his voice and I went, if you could put my brain in your body, I can make your vocals work. I said, you're
Hmm.
just lacking confidence. And he became, honestly, a better singer than I could ever be. And he was terrified at the beginning. And now, oh my God, he's probably got about $3,000 worth of equipment that, the best mics. He could sing. I think he even jams now, plays guitar. So sometimes there's things in us, right? But other people have to give us the permission to groove. When did you know that you had the gifts to heal?
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
um, when I had to use it, it was one
Yeah.
of those things. So this is a very close story. I had a pretty rough time with some things when I was younger, and my mom did as well, and she went through a very rough time. And some things happened, and one night I end up having to wake up out of a dead sleep to find her. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
end up having to, use what I knew at the time, what I could do, whatever it was, and just I held her as tight as I could, and just said, "Don't leave me," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, I tried to, and that was just one of those things. It was like she made it through the night, because she was pretty much passed out, like right there, like bottle of pills and everything spread out on the floor. You know what I mean? Like,
And how old were you when this happened? Hi there. Wait, we have
um,
someone in the room, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed.
probably
Hi.
Hello.
like,
Hello there.
"Hello, how
Yes.
you doing?"
Yeah. So she's going, what the heck have I walked into?
No, no,
That
no, right timing.
that time is I was either like it was either 5 or 6, one of the two, maybe
Yes.
7 at the yeah.
Are you open to reading this lovely lady here? Is would that be okay
Yeah,
if you
yeah, yeah,
got your
yeah.
cards and
Yeah.
so one of my
Yeah, I don't have
favorite
my cards
people.
right here with me right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Can you do it without the cards?
Yeah, I can do it without the cards. I'm just kind of chillaxing right now. But yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can
got you.
tell.
Um,
Yeah.
um, is there anything specific you want to know, or do you just want me to just
It's up to
read
her,
you?
whatever she's comfortable. You're
That yeah.
super clear today.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
know. I think,
Like
yeah,
you're in
I'm
the
in the
right
room,
spot?
in the right spot. It's very hot here today, so which is
Is it?
crazy when you guys are so cold, but
Oh, it's freezing here. Like I would give anything to be too
hot.
hot for a little bit. Yeah, but if you're hot for too long, it's not fun either. Michael, this
No,
is how it goes. Have you ever noticed in our broadcast there's no structure, buddy? It's all over the board.
Yeah, it's good.
Michael and I, or Mike, or whatever he prefers. I think he prefers Michael. Him and I have discussions without talking. He'll give me a look, and I can just tell. It's like, Jesus, man, come on, let me do my thing.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention, to be honest. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to read, and I'm like, all right, we'll do it. I'm going
Okay.
on.
So how do you know each other? Is it through Happs or?
No, his mom and I had a torrid love affair some many years ago, and our energies were too intense, and I felt like we just couldn't make it. But it was great in the moment, and then Michael came out of it, and she named him after me. So there you go. It's all real.
And the funny thing is that my dad's name is Michael too.
Oh wow!
Well, maybe it's not that far off. So, Kelly, please tell me that you are willing to come up as well tonight, and don't be shy. I think Kelly's thinking about it.
So I'm picking up that you're just very, very positive, fun-loving, like outgoing. Like you are like the center of attention for some people, like in your groups when you're out there. Like you don't like to hold back in certain situations. You like to go all in. If you're not all in, you're like, well, what am I even doing? And that's great. That's awesome. I feel like that is one of your greatest strengths that you have. It does tend to get you in situations that you kind of feel like, oh wow, I probably shouldn't have done that, but you still go through it anyways. So, yeah, I mean, like you got a great light about you. I can definitely see that. Like, people love to be around you. They tell you like exactly how great it is to be around you and how they want to hang out again. It's totally, I can see all of that right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, she has a very unique vibration. And unfortunately, with the gifts that I have, a lot of times within 30 seconds, I kind of know the story of that person. It takes about 30 seconds to a minute. And with you, I feel like there's so many levels. It's like an onion. And, Michael and I, we connect in different realms. I swear we talk telepathically more than we talk in this. But when he's on, and I feel he's kind of here but not here today, but when he's fully on, it's crazy. And I'm kind of glad because it's not affecting the broadcast. But I've been on here where my screen started going pixelated because his energy was so intense and it was affecting everything.
I can feel it. I'm sweating, like the energy.
Yeah, well, the one time I was on with him and Emma was here, I could feel my heart chakra. I could feel my crown. So I said to Emma, I said, just put your hands together like this. And Emma started laughing, like uncontrollably, but uncomfortably. Like, what the hell is this? And he was doing stuff with his hands and trying to get the energy higher. And I was saying to him, behave, stop. And he was purposely trying to wig her out a bit, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
if you're not wigged out, where's the fun in not being wigged out?
Yes.
Like, I'm just sweating, which means the energy.
Well, that's good. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's here too.
Am I on?
You're on.
I can't tell.
You're in.
I'm on. Okay.
You're in. The world knows. The whole world knows you're here now, Kelly.
The world knows.
Now, like only St. Thomas knew, only London, Ontario knew, only Sarnia knew, only Port Huron knew, but now the whole world, even Australia knows. So please, Kelly.
Oh my goodness.
Kelly, tell them your backstory. Now, Kelly and I actually do know each other, but we don't have any children. We don't have any children together, so we're
not
good.
Together.
No, okay. No.
We have 5 between us, but none. Yeah,
yes.
We don't share any.
Yes. Yeah. No.
It took me a second, but that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Friday brain.
Kelly and I are actually friends in real life. We've met each other, not on
Oh,
net. We
awesome.
actually know each other. So, but
Yeah, I met.
Kelly,
Yes.
can you please?
Michael.
Do you have your cards amongst you there? I feel like you're a lot calmer and centered tonight. Like you feel more comfortable in the
I
pond.
am.
Yeah, you know what that is, honestly?
It's been a bit better.
It's the people in the room. They're
Uh,
keeping you centered.
I agree. Last time you and young Michael were on, I didn't even want to come up because I loved the energy between you two.
Yeah,
And
we
it
were
was
cooking.
just I did not want to muck with that. It was just, and it really totally did help me to relax. So tonight, well, if I muck things up, well, oh well, what
So
can I do?
this lovely sweating lady right here, Kendall, who is from Australia, who is cooking,
Mhm.
yes, bathing in
Cooking.
juice, is
Oh,
wanting it,
geez, because it's
is
so
wanting it.
warm.
It is. I know. Yeah, you poor thing. I know. This is
I
how I
know.
feel too. We're freezing here.
Oh,
But
I know.
but if you could give her one of your beautiful readings, that would be lovely. I'd also love you to read Michael. My son
That'd
from
be fun.
another dimension. There you go.
From another dimension, yeah.
Yes.
From
Yeah.
the Palladium realm.
Yeah. The Palladian realm.
I
Yes.
think
He was one of my Starseed children. Yes. I have 73. He's my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You only have 73?
73.
Damn.
But it was a slow year. Yeah. Okay. Okay. She's
So
I guess
reading
we
for our
can-
dancing queen from Australia.
Yep, that's me.
I saw your video, your podcast. It would have been replay. You were probably sleeping after your marathon dance there. I saw it in the morning, and I actually watched you dance for like 2.5 hours. I think I was doing my dishes, and I had it running, and
That's
I was
a
just
lot
like,
of
"Oh
dishes."
my god!" Yeah, I don't want to talk. I should have brought that up, eh?
Yeah.
That's. I was doing my dishes, cleaning the kitchen, and I was dancing too, Michael.
Were you?
I was.
Were you
That's
sweaty though?
awesome.
Yeah. Huh?
Were you sweating to the oldies?
Oh, and then you came on eventually.
I did.
Whatever she had on.
I fell in love with her that night. I was like, oh my god, this woman's crazy. Look at her.
I noticed.
I was like, how long is she gonna
You
dance?
fell in love with her.
I did. I absolutely fell in love with her. I went, she does
Oh,
not give a shit. She's there.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you did, Michael, because I'm like, oh no, what have I got myself into? A bit like what Michael Hinton is saying. I'm like, oh no, what have I got myself into? I could be here dancing for like 24 hours.
but
So
that broadcast has thousands of views
I think
now.
you
Though.
would have if you had to.
no, I don't think so.
How many views has that video got now? It's thousands.
Is it? But
Thousands.
like
Yeah.
I'm staccato through most of it.
Yeah, well, that's the bandwidth thing. I think you learned that.
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
So, Michael, if you don't mind, just help her assist with the energy a bit. If you don't mind, if we can kind of get the current high. Yeah, he's
That
doing
would be
it.
kind of fun. If we did a joint one, I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, he's helping you right now, believe it or not. I know he is. I can tell. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. I can
Yes,
tell.
and we can't have her
Gotta
sweat
help
too
her
much. Do you want to cool yourself off with water or anything before
No.
you start to boil?
I've got water. So yeah, like Michael Hinton, have you done Reiki, or because it feels like
I have actually not formally been practiced Reiki.
okay.
I just know it naturally. I know it
You're
naturally.
both drinking
It's
water.
just one of those things.
You're
Yeah.
both hydrating at the same time. That is so weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Kelly tends to run high anyways.
Well, I just
Like she's like the Energizer
do.
Bunny. Yeah.
I do. It burn out quickly though too because of it,
Do you?
which I don't know. Yeah, I can crash and burn pretty quickly.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting there.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
many
starting to feel it.
making a mess.
I'm starting to feel it myself.
Making a mess. Yep, ready to go. They're cooking, and I'm using the beautiful Tarot of the Moon Garden deck.
Well, we have the all-seeing eye here in the
I love
broadcast with that. Yeah, we have that there. That's to only make her sweat more. May it
That's
only be cool sweat.
It's a beautiful eye.
It is. That was one of my Palladian lovers, and I kept that.
The eyeball itself.
Yes, just a picture. I took a picture.
Seeking 17 on here says I was dancing along with her too. It was great. It's been so long since I had a dance partner. That's so cool.
Oh, maybe I'll do another dance one then for everyone. Everyone can get up
Yeah,
and dance.
yeah,
It was fun.
yeah. I can see it now. All these people going to the emergency rooms. I can see it. You're dancing, that they're into 30 minutes and they're having heart palpitations. I can do it.
That would be me for sure.
No, I'd keep it to an hour. I wouldn't do a dance marathon.
You do well, you were on for 2 hours, I think, when you came on. You were I'm like, she's completely out of her mind.
But I'm in love anyway.
Yeah, I'm in love anyways. I was like, how can she not give a shit?
There we go.
Go ahead. Oh, Michael's cooking now. I can feel you now, Michael.
Michael's cooking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can feel my hands.
I can feel Michael.
See.
Woo. Yeah, he's in the zone. I can tell by his look. It's like he's giving me the F look. That's good. Okay. And it's not fabulous. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so the situation, I got the 3 of Swords, which indicates a heavy heart. Paige, how this is affecting your feelings is the Page of Pentacles. So this is something about a new beginning. Oh, a message about either finances or a work-related kind of thing that you're either thinking of starting or you're going to receive a message about. So, it's affecting your feelings. So I'm thinking that something financially or work related is just causing you to feel a bit of a heavy heart, and it's more related to your work situation.
Yeah.
Your thoughts about how this situation is affecting your thoughts. You have Temperance in reverse. So that's about sort of everything in moderation. So I would think that your thoughts are leaning towards, and it's in reverse. So things aren't really as balanced as they could be. And the Temperance is all about the angel, and she's taking water and she's mixing it and she's creating. It's like alchemy, like she's creating this very strong energy. Really, she's able to create and manifest, and so maybe that's where your heavy heart is coming in, because you're not feeling you're being either as helpful as you could be or as effective as you could be when it comes to your work. And you're just sort of feeling, oh, I need to be doing more. I'm not doing enough. Now these are just your thoughts. That's the strange thing about thoughts. It really doesn't mean that they're true. Just because you think it doesn't mean that it's true, right? So you might just be really very hard on yourself more than you need to be.
Yeah, it's just a story. It's just a story. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just a story.
That's spot on, Kelly. Yeah, because I'm like, how can I help people more? That's like one of my.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, right now. You're doing it right now.
Yeah.
By example, just being you, you're doing it right now. That's all you need to do. You're absolutely perfect. Have been perfect since your birth. Right, Michael? Michael's got me buzzing here. We're both buzzing. But you're divine perfection in motion. That's what you are. And with Kelly, what I'm getting, and it's the same thing I've gotten from Kelly since the first time I met her, is that she knows she has gifts. She gets distracted. She gets in her head. She gets a little fear-based. But lately, I'm noticing there's a lot less fear and more curiosity. So now
I don't know what's right, and I have no idea why. It's kind of like.
But you're a lot more But you're a lot more comfortable being in the presence of other people with high vibrations. See, I think you used to try to stunt your gift, where Mrs. Kendall is like me. There's a lot more going on than we present. Yeah. And that's normal a lot, but you and I are very good at shielding that underlying current of pain. And someone like Michael, they see past that, right? Like Michael sees past the veils. In fact, I don't even think he sees the veils. He just sees or feels the energy.
Yep.
Yeah. So for you,
I know it, but I don't feel it as much. And you have to give, like, for me, you have to give a bit of an indicator. Whereas I think with young Michael, he just knows. You can't be hiding that from him.
Michael, we're seeing you right now, so you know. I just wanted you to know that we see you. Okay. So you know that.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. The camera. That makes sense.
Well, no. You don't have to. I just want. That would be rude if you're doing something and you don't know. Right. I don't want to do that. But I would love, Mrs. Kendall. I love calling you that. It's so formal. It brings me joy. I feel like a naughty boy. Mrs. Kendall, I promise I won't do it anymore. Let me back in the class.
Well, Kendall's my maiden name.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes. I promise. I only eat 5 cookies instead of 20. But you left none for the other children. I know. I feel very good about that. I don't know why I'm Mrs. Doubtfire when I'm in trouble, but that's okay.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Michael. That was wonderful.
I think it's just a little bit of an overall sense of helplessness, which, I mean, at this time of what we're all going through, I think to a certain extent, we're all struggling with a bit of that sense of helplessness because there's a lot going on that we just don't have control over these days, right?
Yeah, but like Michael said, you're doing your good work in your own unique way, so that, like Michael's saying, it helps everyone. So
intuitively right now, I'm getting that I should tell the room or ask the room, sorry, that's a better way of saying it. Are you feeling, anybody that's in the room or in the rebroadcast later, if you're feeling the energy that's in this room, like right now, I'm buzzing. And I know Mrs. Kendall's buzzing. I'm not too sure about Kelly, and Michael's causing this. So Michael does this, and Michael doesn't care, and he'll just keep revving it until I can barely talk. And he knows he's restricted. The one time he did it, I could barely get a word out. My name is Filbert, and I live in Portugal, I think.
Yeah, Michael's causing the stir, but he's the most chill right now too, I think.
Oh,
I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and stir crap up.
It's renewing my spirit. Like he did a cleansing on my spirit, which has been absolutely shit bar crazy. That's the best way to say.
It's amazing what he can do just sitting back like that, eh? That's
Oh, I'm taking, but it's the room. It's us. We're doing this. So anybody who's not understanding what we're saying and they think we're doing chemicals, I don't know. We might be maybe cosmic chemicals,
but need chemicals.
Yes, we got our own crack right here, right now. Okay,
right.
But
we don't need them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine us on chemicals? Oh my God.
Oh, it's fun.
Michael goes, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I highly recommend it. Yes.
Very highly recommended.
Yes. Yeah. Anahuasca, here I come. Ooh. Where's the bucket? I want to puke.
Oh no.
Have you ever watched those documentaries where they're doing that?
I have.
They spend the whole time puking and crying and screaming and they go into some very dark realms. Very dark realms. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Haley, is this freaking you out at all? You okay with this, Haley? Haley Mack, is this a little strange? I'm sorry if it is. We forget we're here. We kind of think we're in our own. Well, Michael knows because Michael's just orchestrating all this weirdness. But even the cat's affected right now. Even the cat's affected.
Yeah.
He's like, why are you buzzing, Mom? Why are you buzzing?
Gorgeous.
So, Mrs. Kendall, can you tell me right now, without revealing too much of yourself, I sense some subtle energies from you right now that you're processing some of the stuff that was served to you.
Mm-hmm.
It was this bittersweet meal a bit.
It's like very, very spot on because I was thinking because I was on Periscope doing healing work and I got very burnt out, and so I came off there, and it's just funny how the universe brings you back in. So
yeah. But look
at the Happs and connecting with all you beautiful souls.
I was going to say band of weirdos, but that's fine. It's all in interpretation. Yeah.
It
Yes.
It's just so lovely.
Michael, you're still my favorite of the 75 of my Palladian children. You're still my favorite, Michael. Don't worry, okay?
I wasn't worried about it.
You were looking at me like, am I really number 1 or am I number 3? Because I'm intuitively getting I might be number 5. Like, okay, and I don't want you worrying about that.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, the correct answer is that
does he look worried?
75 come from you, so I mean.
No, he's thinking about the chemicals he could be doing now instead of talking to us. Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
That's what he's thinking about. I could be in chemical land right now. Where's the boss? Where's the bucket? Ayahuasca, here I come. I won't do that. I would probably, the cheese would come off the cracker and I would be done. There's too much.
Just to see.
Whatever. You're pretending like you haven't done anything like that, Michael.
No.
Save the line for the women.
Dimethyltryptamine, which is DMT, the chemical in the brain that causes dreaming, is what I've actually tried the powdered form of it. I've never tried the
okay, we got the truth.
Plant tea.
Yeah. But the stuff when they get the shaman giving you that stuff, it's pretty close to poison. It's pretty close to poison what you're taking. And I've seen people lose it. Now, I've also been to some weird retreats myself. I went to this one thing, and I think I told some of you about this, but we did breath work. All we did was breath work, and there was about 30 of us in the room, and we started feeling energy like we're feeling in this room, and a couple of them started screaming and couldn't stop screaming, or they started laughing and screaming. And then it went from screaming to laughing to crying to stomping to tantruming to rolling to puking to shitting themselves to the whole game. It just all came out. And you know what I said at the end? You're my number 3 favorite child. You are my number 7 favorite child.
Oh.
You are my number 9 favorite child in the Palladian realm. No, it actually freaked me out. I was like, what am I part of here?
That would be frightening.
But I didn't realize that as we get older, we carry the shit, Michael. We do. I hope you don't. But you carry the baggage.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have the Greyhound station full of baggage that you're carrying with you. And it's like all this endless weight. So anybody who's watching this broadcast, please let go of whatever it is. And even myself, there's stuff I did 20 years ago that will refresh in my dreams. And I'm like going, shit, I thought I was over that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
and that's kind of like a key to a lot of it is letting go of all those, things that we hold ourselves back from, that shame inside that keeps us from, feeling bad about ourselves. Like, we got to let all that go sometimes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes as long as we learn from them. If you keep making the same mistake over and over again and over, are you really learning? I mean, you can make the same mistake as long as it takes to learn, but eventually you have to learn, You can't just keep doing it over and over again. That's insanity.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, you can't use the excuse of, I'm sorry I slept with your sister, I thought it was you, over and over again.
Exactly.
Not more than once.
Yeah, no. Like, you might get away with that once. I was on ayahuasca. I lost my mind.
If they're like triplets, identical triplets, you might be able to get away with it twice. But other than that, like,
yeah, there might be some leeway there, but
yeah. But and don't forget too,
if you're having sex with their sisters and they're letting it happen, who are you really mad at that point?
Look at him. He's in Fantasy Island now. Okay. Oh yes. I like that. Chemicals and these girls. Goodbye. He's gone. So
speaking of chemicals, though, I did see a documentary, and I wish I could remember what it was called. I kind of came on it, and it was about the use of psychedelics, and it was used in sort of a shaman process.
Yes.
But in a medically also controlled environment. So they are actually researching. It's a mushroom variant of sorts. I don't know which one, but it is being it's being researched, and it's by researchers and doctors, and so it's being used under medical care, but in a shamanistic approach. So it's both, right? And they're using it to treat severe post-traumatic stress disorder, and seeing like severe, like some of the stories on this were like people have gone through, like, we can't even imagine. Like,
but there are people
like 9/11
Kelly, there are people who swear by mushrooms, swear by them.
Yeah.
Like think they are like the miracle fixer. And I'm not talking the hallucinative stuff you're thinking about right now, Michael, but actual healing properties in eating them and digesting them, different things. Don't you find it weird though? Ginger, turmeric, they're all roots, right? They come from the ground. Yep. They have such immense healing properties in them, right? It's huge. Like, you think something in the ground would not have that, so many magical properties. It goes to show you that we're so much like trees. We're grounded and rooted, and we need the nutrients. It's all comes from the source, the ground, right? Like, we're getting deep here, Michael.
I hear you. I'm hearing. I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. He says, you know what he's saying in his mind? Old people are nuts.
Yeah, we are.
Talking about goddamn luggage, ayahuasca. It's got me thinking about chemicals and twins and the neighbor. And my God, I have to go. There he is.
I was thinking, like, the reason why those things work so well, it's like, last broadcast I was explaining how everything has energy.
Yes,
Now, I don't know if everyone understands that concept of why everything has energy.
we do in this
Now,
room.
yeah, I
Yeah.
understand we do, but
Yeah.
so
Can you put your microphone a
as
little closer to your face while you're doing your throat
yeah,
singing?
how about that? There we go.
That's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
way better. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there
He
we go.
does this
Better.
throat thing when he does, you know, like how they do that.
It's not on purpose. I have throat issues. I'm sorry.
He does that all the.
So everything that we've made on
Amen.
this earth has come from the earth. Everything that we have, all of our technology, every tool, every piece of metal, everything, your car, your shoes, your clothes, all of it has come from the earth in some way. So it has a portion of energy. Same with
We
how
lost.
the earth
We
came
lost
from
you
the
there for a
universe,
second.
so on and so forth, and you can. Oh, well,
Yeah, you
maybe not
fade.
everyone's ready to hear this yet.
Yeah, or the dark ops projects are blocking you again.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
yeah, big government is going too much. Yeah,
I know. I
we
gotta
were
take him
talk
down eventually.
we,
Too
we were
much.
talking about oh, what was it? What's the term? Help me, Michael. We were lucid dreaming and
remote viewing and astral projection.
yeah, and lucid dreaming. We were talking about
Oh,
that, and
and
I'm telling you,
yes, and
you'd
that.
swear someone was trying to shut us down. It was the weirdest thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, because there are individuals that can sit in a chair, they can get in a meditative state. You can give them coordinates, just tell them the coordinates, and they can tell you what that street looks like in their head.
Where they're teleporting.
Yes.
Sort of like it. I'm trying to get to the teleportation. We're not there yet.
But it's not an accident we ended up together, all four of us. This is divinely orchestrated. But Michael, honestly, thank you. Like you, whatever success I'm having on Happs right now is due to the fire Michael put under my ass one day.
I didn't do anything. You did it all yourself. Okay.
But he did. He woke me up one day and he basically just said, "Look, it's all lined up for you now. You just need to go through the door. So stop." And I kind of want to give that same advice to you, Mrs. Kendall.
Okay. Thank you.
That the time is now. There's never been a greater time for you to do what you need to do. And that I get that your guides are like, okay, it's enough is enough. But I also get, and I can't talk about everything I feel or see with you. You know what I mean? Because that would be unfair to you and too revealing. But we, as we get older, we get weary.
Yeah. True.
We
Yeah.
get weary, and the patterns start to wear us down. And I sometimes feel like a set of bald tires on a very icy road.
Yes. True. Not the same level of energy as young Michael here.
Yeah. But Michael has a knowing and a discovering, and there's a piece.
You guys would be surprised. I don't really have that kind of like. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Oh, you're going to share too much, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stopped yourself. He stopped himself. Good for you. Good. So you have breaks. That's good. My problem was I didn't, and that's how you became my favorite son. But that's how it goes. Sometimes you have to say no. You know, I was like a moth to the flame. Yeah, but it's crazy. So listen, I'm going to end this. We're at an hour. If we can, everybody just tell us what you're thinking about in the sense of gratitude. Do you want to go first, Michael, or do you want to go last?
I'll go last. That sounds like a plan.
Okay. Kelly, you go first, okay? Just tell us what you're grateful for.
Everything I've learned through experiencing this COVID stuff, because it's given me a new appreciation for life and I mean, this experience is certainly, I'm not going to be the same person when this is all said and done, for sure. And I think that's why I get all sort of up and down, is because I'm sort of transforming, because this has been a very powerful, both good and bad, like, you know, yeah. So
Kelly, can I share what I'm feeling? Is that okay? Are you okay with me sharing what I'm feeling?
Yeah.
I get that your awakening started in 2006. You started reading everything you could get your hands on. You don't share all the knowledge that you have. You have like this, you know, insane knowledge of stuff that you've read. Thousands and thousands of hours have been put into this. Thousands of hours of thought. You also are bursting at the seams to finally, you've got the knowledge you needed. Okay, you weren't ready 2 years ago. You probably weren't ready 10 years ago, but you're ready right now.
It's something about COVID.
Yeah,
it's something about COVID, for sure.
It's the shift. But you did the work. You plowed the fields. You put the seeds in the ground. It's harvest time.
Yeah.
And what pisses me off about Michael is because he is a younger starseed.
I know.
He came in with the light codes. He didn't have to go through the bullshit that we went through to get it. He has the knowing already. He's sitting there like he's 300 years old and we're a bunch of young souls. I get it. It's okay.
Yeah, I
Kelly's breaking up. Kelly's breaking up a bit. Yeah. She might drop down for a sec. Okay. So, Mrs. Kendall, was this a bit of a ride for you today? Yes. This energy, spending some time with Michael?
Thank you.
I'm so quiet and innocent on the couch here. Hello, Mr. Innocent. How are you today?
How's you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Michael. And Kelly, when she comes back.
She might not. She might not.
That was wonderful. It was the messages that I really needed to hear. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for Michael Bathurst, because, you just welcome me into this community, as has all of the Happs team. And it's such a lovely community.
Yeah. For us, though, honestly, this is not our first roundabout. We know each other. I don't know how. It's beyond my realm of knowing, but this is not my first encounter with you. I think we've had history.
Yeah.
And maybe other, and Michael is our star child. Hello, Michael. Hello. Made with love. Yes. It was a torrid affair, but okay, sorry. He's like, what the hell? Why does it always come back to me, Dad? But, Kelly, you're back.
Because you're the favorite.
Yeah, because you're the favorite.
I'm back. Yeah.
What happened? Did you teleport into, a new cluster of cells?
You all froze on me.
Yeah, I think we were sharing too much energy there. I think that it got too crazy. But I want you to know you did the work. Okay?
Mm-hmm, you're bang on. Yep, bang on.
Yeah.
I have a library, like 2 of them.
Oh, like nobody's business. Easy. Yeah, like if you go before me, I want the books. There you go. Thank you. But
okay.
and books hold energy. Books hold energy. They really do. Just having the books in your house, they actually will blend. Like and Michael's thinking, yes, if you have 7,000 demonic books on your shelves, you will clearly be floating around the room, and you will be able to do spells and have things grow out of your ass. It's great. Yes. But I've only done
working on that one. Actually, I'm still working on growing things out of my ass. I haven't.
Yeah. Well, next week there's always hope. Don't give up, my son. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you wake up with a tail one day, we'll know. And horns.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you've got to have some humor. You have to have some humor.
For real. Sometimes people take this stuff too seriously.
Yes, they do. So it says, I enjoyed it it's a Disney movie that recently came out. They're talking amongst each other. Okay, that's cool.
Talking about a movie called Soul.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be unbelievable. Yeah.
So I'll check that one out. Thank you.
Yes.
Takara.
So.
And
yeah.
1617.
Yes. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. It was wonderful for us. I'm sorry we were a little selfish. The problem is when you get in this wave of energy, you can either ride it with us or look at us like we're all doing ayahuasca. And you should look that up. Yeah.
That's truth, Mike.
Well, if you stare into that eye, we were floating around the cosmos around it for a while.
It's a beautiful photo.
It is. I told you it was one of my favorite Palladian lovers, and I remembered the eye, so I just yes, I took a picture there, and I thought, and when I get lonely and feel I'm old, I just look at that and go, "You had it at one time, son. You had it at one time." It's beautiful. Yeah. No, that's
you still have it. You still have it. That's the best part.
Yeah, no, I do. It's under the couch, and it's I've lost it, but it's okay. It's somewhere. We'll find it. Maybe next life. I have no desire to come back. I'm serious. I
don't either.
I have no desire to come back. I want to get the life lessons, but I got to get this time. I don't know what I volunteered for this time, because that's one of the theories, is that you come back to help humanity. Mm-hmm. I don't think I will be as open to doing it this time. I think I'll just float around that eye that we see there. I enjoyed this. Thank you for the invite, Michael. I hope to join you in the future. Yes. So what's going to happen next time is Michael's going to send us all some of that powdered ayahuasca. We're going to mix it up. And this broadcast will be not 1 hour, but 7. If we pass out or puke, please call the authorities. It'll be great. All right. I wish you all well. And I have immense love for everybody in the room. So, Michael, no, you can't get off that quick. You have to tell us what you're grateful for. He's going.
Oh, I'm grateful for life. This planet we're on, the universe that we live in. Without it, we wouldn't be here. Enjoy the wonderful things that we enjoy.
Very true.
So,
does that count?
Thank you for that. I felt like I bathed in BS there for a bit, but that was good. That was. He's not going to share his real feelings with us, and that's fine. Thank you so much, folks.
Thank you, Michael. And
yes.
young Michael.
Yes.
And Kelly.
But he was holding the energy. That's why he was tired. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get very tiring.
But we were sailing, and I feel like I just took a long nap, spent some time in nature. Whatever it did, it kind of rebooted my system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
Now, can I tell you something very strange?
Mm-hmm.
You and I are still talking, and guess what? I already booted you out of the room.
Oh, I'm still here.
Isn't that funny? So I'm taking that as nature saying we need to say goodbye together, I guess.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah. So what did you think of the reading?
Beautiful. And yes, very true, because that's exactly what I'd been thinking, probably only about half an hour earlier.
Look at this. I got tossed off. Thank you. I got tossed off. Yeah, well, everyone got tossed off, but it's been doing this lately. It kind of just picks and chooses who it wants to have leave. But your broadcast strength tonight was phenomenal. So I'm hoping we'll be able to do this in the future more often. I would love to get Michael some better bandwidth and maybe a bath and a shave and a haircut, Michael. That would be lovely in the future. But I clearly can see that that's not a big deal for him. But he also does, and I don't know if you could sense it, he does light and dark. So he was giving me that lovely generic bullshit at the end as an answer because he felt like that's what we needed to say. That was not what he was feeling, but that's okay. I really believe, though, that for some reason, this community has happened. And Happs has been orchestrated beyond them trying to make money and build something. There is some kind of energetic agenda going on right now.
Yeah, well, it's Happs, it's happy, isn't it?
It is, but it's funny because I'm so many different personalities on this platform.
Yeah, like ditto, the same.
Right. So I have so many hats that I do. It's almost like theater. And tonight, who's ever watching this is probably the most authentic Michael you'll get. And I do a bit of a song and dance routine in the morning, and I have fun. Don't get me wrong, but that is not necessarily me. That is the veils of Michael, right? The different layers, the comedic. There might even be some protection put on there. Yeah. Right? Because we do that. Especially when we're young, like when you're like Michael's age, like Michael Hinton, who was in the broadcast. Anybody who's on the replay, please follow him. Please support him. He is not a fraud. He has the gift. I've been around people like him before. This is not my first turn. He's an extremely old soul trapped in a young body. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot going on there energetically. And I hope that he can channel that a little better and healthier for him. And you and I are discussing this in our heads right now, Mrs. Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have conversations as these words come out. It's one of many. And I noticed that you were looking at him at times, and even Kelly, like, wow. Okay. This isn't smoke and mirrors. But he's got kind of that energy that Chris Angel has. Do you know who Chris Angel is?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
The magician, the mind freak.
Yeah. Mysterious.
Yeah. Not present, kind of here, but not here. Like the eye.
Yeah.
Like the eye right there. Thank you so much, folks. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I still have one more piece that I've got to get done tonight. I really felt a pulling tonight to do this. Thank you. Yes, and we're thanking each other. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.